You might think Pope Francis enjoys traveling, especially considering his most recent international trip was the 39th in nearly 10 years. But you'd be wrong, because he doesn't. Even more so now that his serious mobility problems keep him mostly confined to a wheelchair. So, if he insists on getting on and off airplanes, he must think traveling is important. Just like he thought it was important to travel to the Persian Gulf recently to participate in the Bahrain Forum for Dialogue on the theme East and West for Human Coexistence. Dialogue and human coexistence have always been priorities for Pope Francis. So why go to all the trouble of traveling to Bahrain to reaffirm something he could do quite easily in the comfort of St. Peter's Square? Actually, when he returned from Bahrain, he answered that question himself in St. Peter's Square.
El Foro para el Diálogo Oriente-Occidente por la Convivencia Humana fue una oportunidad para revalorizar el diálogo como oxígeno de la paz, que nos ayuda a acercarnos, a aprender, convivir y rechazar la locura de la guerra.
It's worthwhile noting that no pope had ever been to the Kingdom of Bahrain before. And for anyone who's counting, it's equally interesting to note this was Pope Francis' 13th trip to a country with a Muslim majority. A few months ago, he was in Kazakhstan. Last year, he visited Iraq, and in 2019, he went to Abu Dhabi, where he signed an historic document together with the Grand Imam of Al-Azhar in Egypt, considered to be the highest authority in Sunni Islam.
Il nome di Dio creatore dunque va senza esitazione condannata ogni forma di violenza, perché è una grave profanazione del nome di Dio.
Human Fraternity for World Peace and Living Together. The title of that document is itself a clue as to why Pope Francis chooses to go where he goes. He's convinced the only way forward in our confused and conflict-ridden world is through interreligious dialogue, working together with other religions to confront global challenges. In Bahrain, Pope Francis invited interfaith leaders to be exemplary models of what we preach. If we sail alone, he said, we will drift.
Incontriamoci dunque per il bene dell'uomo e in nome di colui che ama l'uomo, il nome è pace. Promuoviamo iniziative concrete perché il cammino delle grandi religioni sia sempre più fattivo e costante, sia coscienza di pace per il mondo.
Engaging with the Muslim community in the world is something Pope Francis clearly thinks is important. But putting dialogue and encounter into practice requires going out to meet people where they are, even if that means getting on and off airplanes in a wheelchair. If you found this program useful, you may want to know that we offer Vatican Confidential ahead of time to subscribers of Rome Reports Premium. Not only do you get it before anyone else, you also help us to support our mission of providing journalism that is credible, dependable, reliable, and relatable. So, thank you in advance. Without your help, we wouldn't be here. Go to romereports.tv to find out more.